Welcome back. We're on your side tonight talking about new dangers that your children are actually carrying around with them all the time on your smartphones. Channel 3's Irene O'Connor sat down with Scott Driscoll of Internet Safety Concepts, a company that helps teach children how to stay safe while connected to the internet.
It's a fun game, playing virtual Scrabble with your friends. This particular game is called Words with Friends, and it's one of the most popular apps out there right now.
A lot of the apps, as much as they look like they're just fun, if they communicate with strangers or they share personal information, they actually can put us in danger. We just think they're playing Scrabble or some kind of game like that, when in fact, they could be text messaging with a complete stranger.
Scott Driscoll runs a company here in Connecticut called Internet Safety Concepts, which helps teach children and parents internet and now app safety. He says while your children can play with their friends via these apps, they can also connect randomly to anyone logged into the games. And what's more, in many cases, one-on-one personal messages can be exchanged through the game software, a potential for trouble.
The parents have to be aware of the gaming apps where you can communicate with people.
If you're familiar with Facebook, you've probably seen people posting pictures using the app Instagram. It may look like a fun way to edit and share your pictures, but Driscoll says this is another app to be wary of.
Instagram, as soon as you take a picture and you hit upload, if you mark it for a public photo or you mark it with geotagging, you're allowing complete strangers pinpoint location to where you are.
What is this geotagging?
Geotagging is your mobile devices which have GPS running on it. When you take pictures or when you check into social networking accounts, it will attach your GPS longitude and latitude coordinates with your message or with your photo. And if someone knows what they're doing, they can decipher that very easily and get a detailed map to where you and your family are.
He says Instagram shares the pictures through Facebook. Anyone you allow to have access to your Facebook page can see your pictures and your location. And on top of that, the content that children can be exposed to isn't always appropriate. We looked up the rating for Instagram, which says the app is for children 12 and up because there are references to alcohol, smoking, mild sexual content, and nudity.
Mild sexual content. There's more than just mild sexual content on Instagram. If there's certain keywords you search, there are near hardcore porn pictures.
Driscoll says some of the video chatting apps, a popular one called Uvu, can be great for friends who keep in touch with someone they haven't seen in a while. But if used incorrectly, it could do some damage.
Now they have video chat rooms where 12 people at a time can video conference each other. And that's where we're seeing a lot of problems with the youngsters, because one person will start picking on another, and then instead of just one-on-one conversation, you have a cyberbullying of 11 people picking on one, and they're all seeing each other's reactions, they're hearing the laughter.
Driscoll says that to download these apps from iTunes, even if they're free, you need an account, so always keep the account password to yourself. That way, if children download games, they have to come see you first. In the newsroom, Irene O'Connor, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.